German, Seehund, Seal, were a project of German mini-submarines of the Second World War. It was developed in 1944 on the basis of the Hecht project. Crew, 2 people. They were used by the Kriegsmarine in the last months of the war. Boats of this type were assembled at the shipyards in Kiel, Elbing and Ulm from 3 completely finished sections, which significantly accelerated production. A 6-cylinder automobile diesel engine was used for the surface of the boat, which provided a significant cruising range, and an electric motor was used for underwater travel. The Seehund-class submarines had the ability to dive in a dynamic way due to the operation of horizontal rudders on the move. In 6 to 7 seconds, they could dive to a depth of 5 meters. The record dive time was 4 seconds. Due to its design features, the diesel engine could operate at depths of up to 10, and sometimes 15 to 17 meters. A special valve squeezed the exhaust gases out under a pressure of 2 atmospheres. At the same time, the diesel engine used the air intended for the crew, but stalled even before the crew received barotrauma, common for large boats with a snorkel, in which the diesel could also periodically work in the air from the internal volumes of the boat. Those few seconds when the boat had already submerged, but the diesel was still working, were enough for the driver to switch to electric propulsion, which led to the high speed of the emergency dive. The driver simply closed the hatch and switched the rudders to dive, connecting the electric motor already underwater. The blast wave from depth charges did not cause damage to the submarines, but threw them aside. Due to their low weight, the submarines changed the roll and trim at any movement of the cargo inside. For example, when under the periscope, the crew adjusted the depth of the submarine by tilting their bodies forward or backward. Unlike large submarines, which were instantly located and destroyed by enemy aircraft in fleets, the Seehunds, due to their small size, managed to remain unnoticed and successfully carry out sabotage missions in conditions of complete Allied dominance at sea and in the air. Of the 1,000 planned Seehunds, 285 were completed, of which 138 mini-boats took part in hostilities. The completed submarines received numbers from U-5001 to U-6252. In the period from January to May 1945, these boats managed to sink 9 Allied ships with a total displacement of 18,384 tons and damage 3 more ships with a displacement of 18,451 tons, while 35 boats were lost. Most of these boats operated from IJmuiden, northern Holland, where 30 to 40 Seehounds were usually based. They put to sea at night in small groups and made their way into the Strait of Dover.